Hello, I watched a video lately in accordance to the time I'm recording this video about the Pacific person's view on abortion. I know sadly it's pretty common, and so I'd like to debunk her arguments and just explain what she said was just so horrible and so disrespectful to God foremost and to the infant's life. And so you see, the problem with the argument is that the egg of a female is not living, well, the unborn child is. And just because the child in the womb is in the womb doesn't mean a child is less of a person. Eggs don't have a beating heart. They don't move away when they feel pain or detect a threat, as children do in the womb before abortion. So to compare the two is invalid. An egg will not become a child unless God predestines that child to have life by the sperm. Life starts at conception. She also mentions how the small child, how small the child would be at the time of the abortion. But this is not a valid argument. Regardless of how small or large a child is, or whether the child is black or white, a child is a child, given by God as a gift, and his whole life is sacred. It is not to be thrown away. She then blasphemes the very God who gave her life, and then describes the 3 ways children are killed in the womb, without any noticeable compassion. I notice no compassion in her whatsoever. She states that the child cannot feel pain. Even if this was true, this would not make it okay. I do believe the child feels spiritual pain, but it does not make it okay. Some people have an uncommon problem that affects them in such a way that they cannot feel pain. Does that make it right to blindfold them and kill them? Absolutely not. Later on she states that if I don't like abortion, I shouldn't have one. But it is our job as people under God to protect these children's lives, no matter if self-absorbed women who want the so-called right to have their infants killed. And then she states that abortion has been around for a long time. So was the Holocaust, in which the Jewish people were also denied to be a person, and denied what we call rights as a person. And slavery, where people simply because of their skin color were not considered human. That doesn't mean it's right, or does that mean it cannot be stopped? By God's grace we can stand up, and for his glory we can stand up against all injustice and cruelty. I would like you to watch this video, and as you're watching this, I want you to think about how the infant feels. Just try and look at it from their perspective, from that little infant's perspective.